States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, I'm Richard Dingus, and this is the Crumple Book.
Looks like Chrome Stuff by Richard has done it again. Before we showed you that you didn't really need a hard drive, and this time we intend on showing you that you don't really need RAM either. With 6.7 gigahertz of raw processing power, what little you can do on this Crumple Book will be very fast.
I personally guarantee that each and every one of my products will not turn on and you will have a horrible experience.
I took out all the useless junk and put the speed where it needs to be. With 6.7 gigahertz of processing power, this baby can do anything, even flash games.
Yeah, I've just been testing the new Crumble Book, and I mean, it turns on, but it doesn't really do anything past that.
And that's the Richard Dingus promise. And that promise is to make our product even more simple than the last.
Good morning on the shores. These are your daily announcements for Thursday, February 18, 2016. Chad, this one's for you. I'm Solomon Mantutu.
I'm Taiwan 3rd Guild. Please consider bringing in new or gently used preschool to 5th grade books for the Mona Shores Elementary Book Drive. All books will be donated to kids in the Muskegon Heights community.
That's nice.
Turn in your books by February 24th to help make a difference in your community.
The Apes Bottled Water Drive to help the residents of Flint has been extended to next Friday, February 26th. Full cases of commercially packaged water, no loose bottles, commercially sealed gallon or large containers of water. All containers must have an expiration date of at least 6 months into the future. Bring donations to your first hour. The class who donates the most water will win donuts for their class. 2 points for a case of 24 bottles of water, 1 point for a jug. The standings so far are Mrs. Conrad 15 points, Mrs. Rosman has 6 points, Mosley, Gagan, Drosky, Magoo have 4 points, Wiersma, Wallach, Russell, and Rose have 2 points.
What a tight race, Taiwan.
Yeah.
This week's element for the Be Nice Elements of Glow 15-week challenge is Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Good song.
Photographs of you doing the element must posted to Instagram using the hashtag MSHSDon'tWorryEOG. Today, in order to be considered in the drawing, one student will be randomly selected to win a basket pertaining to that element. Any student who posts one picture every single week of the Elements of Glow challenge for each element will be rewarded on April 1st, the final day of the challenge.
Tomorrow will be Head Day to show our support for the Kabusiak family of Ravenna. Students and staff can wear a hat and pay $1. Students will pay for their hat and first hour teacher, and the teacher will mark the student's hand with a marker indicating they have paid to wear the hat. We will also be taking donations for the family.
There will be an interact meeting after school at 3 p.m. in Mrs. Conrad's room. Be there or be square.
The Adventure Club will be planning activities for the rest of the school year. Possible activities include snowshoeing, visiting Inside Moves Climbing Center, and a May backpacking trip. If any of these activities interest you, plan to attend the Adventure Club meeting after school in Mrs. Broward's room 309.
Anyone interested in theater, auditions for the Mona Shores Players spring production of 45 Seconds from Broadway will be today and tomorrow after school from 3 to 5 p.m. in Mr. Chad's room 622. Anyone interested in being involved in this comedy is encouraged to attend. No experience is necessary. If you have any questions or conflicts, please see Mr. Chad.
Stopping and counseling officers sign up to meet with these colleges or military representatives. Today, Kettering University. Tuesday, MCC. Thursday, March 3rd, University of Alabama. Tuesday, March 8th, Nouveau College of Cosmetology.
The Groove to Improve Techno Dance will be held next Friday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. in the high school cafeteria. It is open to all grades, and tickets will be sold at the door that night for $5. Guests are not allowed for this dance.
Don't bring them.
It is casual and white neon themed for attire.
Students that have not completed your FAFSA financial aid forms, the state of Michigan has College Gold Day. The date across the state, students and their parents are offered free assistance in completing the FAFSA forms. The date this year is February 24th from 4:30 to 6:30 at Muskegon Community College. Experts will be available to help families complete the FAFSA for free. Please visit miccollegegold.org for more information.
James Cleveland Owens, also known as Jesse Owens, was an American track and field athlete and 4-time Olympic gold medalist. Owens specialized in the sprints and long jumps and was recognized in his lifetime as perhaps the greatest and most famous athlete in track history. His achievement of setting 3 world records and tying another in less than an hour at the 1935 Big Ten track meet in Ann Arbor, Michigan, has been called the greatest 45 minutes ever in sport and has never been equaled.
I got a hat, it's a baseball hat. Put it on my head and give it.
Hat Day is this Friday and it costs $1 per hat.
The family affected by the accident in Ravenna.
To show them how much we care about the situation. Help us out and donate Friday.
This is Sailor Country. We do everything with pride. I'm wondering if I did something wrong. Could we talk? There's a meeting tomorrow after school in the cafeteria for freshmen and JV baseball players. The hockey team beat Rockford last night 5-2. Goal scorers were Connor Edlund, Matt Martin, Elijah Wilson, Nick Naraki, and Sawyer Jensen. Anthony Schrum came up with some big saves throughout the whole game. At the GMAA bowling tournament yesterday, the boys were able to advance to the elimination round as the #1 seed. They defeated Reese Puffer in the semifinals and then defeated Orchard View in the finals to win the tournament. Max DeVogue had 2-game total of .410, which was good enough for 3rd place. Ethan Hutchinson also finished the top 10 at 9th position with a 2-game total of .359. Marissa Bacon led the way for the girls for a 2-game total of .298, good enough for 14th place. And Ashlyn Cross finished in 16th with a 2-game total of .297. The boys varsity basketball team defeated Fremont on Tuesday 75-41. The Sailors were led by DeAndre Oaks Owens with 16 points, Doris Roberson with 10 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists, Hunter Bursma with 10 points, Kobe Burst with 9 points, 12 rebounds and 5 assists, and Archie Petty with 6 assists. The Sailors will have won 5 of their last 6 games and will travel to Kenowa Hills tomorrow for a 7:30 game. Today in sports, the bowling team travels to Zeeland East, Zeeland Lanes, and the boys' freshman and JV girls JV basketball teams travel to Kenowa Hills.
2 days with
It's a high of 38.
And a low of 32. That's all we have for you today, Sailors. I want you to have a great day.
Here I go again, girls. What's my weakness? Okay, then chillin', minding my business. You saw I looked around and I couldn't believe this. I swear